Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther the Third.
Hello there, wrestling fans. Welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther the Third, and with this being like toward the middle of the year, and this being the 4-year anniversary of this lovely internationally known podcast, I went back and I was looking through some old books I was dusting through, and something told me to go on to second season, maybe the first one. I can't remember how far back this was. And I flipped through the pages, and I stopped on a page that I had to really look at for a few minutes, and I noticed it was tag team. And one of them particularly caught my eye. And I was just like, looking at pages. I don't think we had her on as a solo act. So I went back and I asked her, and we clicked immediately. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside return to Big Mama. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Now it's technically officially this is your episode to shine, Big Mama. Because you have a tag team partner to wait.
So I do still tag with Riley. We still are forces of nature. We are just both extremely busy blazing our own trails right now, and then we click when we can and we go from there. But we are both doing some really, really incredible stuff right now, to say the least.
She's another one that's on my return list, because if you saw a few weeks ago on Dudes at Ringside in the Insta, as the kids are saying, she had a memory on there that actually I kind of almost teared up, like I do every time when something emotionally happens, because I'm one of those emotional sensitive 41-year-olds that does a podcast. It was her very first appearance on Dudes at Ringside. The girl still had braces. It was her baby picture. It was her baby wrestler picture. I mean, I have to find it. I have to show you the picture. You'll be like, damn. Wow, it's Baby Riley. It's Baby Riley. Before the rainbow.
My little wrestling kid. Oh my god.
It was Baby Riley before the rainbow went around her. Look at her outfits. Everything's rainbow. Oh yeah, we lost her. She's coming back. Big Mama will be back. We scared Big Mama. She got scared. She ran. I'm like, you told the fans. You got so excited. Your phone turned off.
I think it went crazy.
Yeah.
It's the neon. I got caught in it.
Yeah. So Big Mama, what have you been up to since we've been hanging out last time?
Oh my gosh. It has been the craziest freaking road. I can't, it's been a lot. So I've wrestled in front of a 4,000 person capacity crowd against Max the Impaler. And it was title versus title. That was an absolutely insane matchup. It was one of those moments in wrestling, like in your career, where it was like, holy crap, it was a really good moment. I have made my debut on NWA Power, and I have returned to NWA for even more action. I am now a not one, not two, not three, but 4-time current champion of 4 different promotions right now. So I mean, I am just, we're moving and grooving, and I mean, I know they say it only gets better with age, but I just entered my 16th year in ring, in
Wow.
18 years since I started training, and I'm on fire right now. So it's good.
I wish you have all those fun goodies behind you, and I'm like my Warner Brothers Joe, it's just like
Yeah,
cartoon Joe's going, "You didn't tell her to bring the belts, but she brought the shirts?" And I'm like,
I
"The shirts are
know.
cooler. Belts are
Oh my
nice, but
god.
t-shirts last forever."
Yeah,
Belts, you have to give them back once they get accidentally beat you.
that right there.
T-shirts you could wear forever. Like, I could wear a polo as long as the button's not broken and it doesn't get a bleach spot. Like, uh, yeah,
Yeah, it
you
is.
can tell the promoter, "I really like this belt. Can I take it home for me forever?
Get a
You'll
copy of this thing.
you'll get, sued or you'll get, banned for life." Like,
Yeah, see, either way, it's not good.
you'll get a cease and desist. It'll be like, "Here, what's this? You guys stole my autograph? No, cease and desist. Gotta give that back." "What? But I like the belt. Beautiful." "No, no, you need our belt
Yeah.
back." So, is there any states you have not been to yet, Big Mama, that you've been, like, seeking to go to?
Okay, so I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, just like in general. But I this past May, I actually wrestled against Mercedes Martinez for the Kaimana Women's Championship, which is based in Hawaii. And yeah, I want to make it happen. I don't know how I'm gonna make it happen, but I want to go to Hawaii to wrestle. I have a lifelong goal of I want to wrestle in every state in the United States. But I'm a little under 2/3 of the way there, so
Mm.
I'm getting there.
When you come into PA, Big Mama, because Mr. Little Panther wants to give you a Big Joe hug and, like, hang out
I
with you
mean,
at a
I
show.
was just in PA this weekend.
What where? Oh, wait, I don't know if I think I know them. Is that is that and
NWA 76.
oh my god, they're in PA. Darn it.
We literally yeah, it was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I got to wrestle at the ECW arena,
What?
and it was sold out, completely capacity, standing room only crowd. Um, it was awesome.
Wow. That's awesome. And, like, no, I'm saying, like, promote the smaller promotions in PA, like, the one I'm partial to because I go to all I usually go to their shows. PPW in Slatington, they're really cool.
Absolutely. Okay.
They
Absolutely.
have their shows live on Fight TV all the
Yes.
time,
Yes.
and their crowd's always nice. And before a show, you can just go walk over on the other side and go to the consignment shop and just buy some stuff.
Oh, hey, I'm here for the consignment shops. Absolutely. That's one of my
You
things. It's
buy
definitely a
your son
thing.
a pop, just like they have a whole era of sport. They have old school WCW cards and everything.
I definitely need to be reaching out. That's what I'm doing right
Like,
now.
all the fun stuff.
I need to make this happen.
Yeah, and let me know if you're gonna be there. I'll definitely go.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
is do you have any stories, like, from the ring or any, like, shows that are, like anything that pops in your brain that since, you've been wrestling for 16 years now?
Oh my goodness. There's a lot of them. I'm just trying to think of which ones are family friendly enough.
We're not PG. You don't have to worry.
I'm trying, I will say one of the really cooler moments I've had recently. Um, in March, I wrestled against Max the Impaler. That was in Chillicothe, Ohio, for World Classic Professional Big Time Wrestling. And I am the current Queen of the Ring champion. And so that match was the NWA Women's Television title versus my Queen of the Ring championship.
Mm.
Um, and I don't know if you're familiar with Max the Impaler, but Max is terrifying.
Oh, yeah. I saw her.
Terrifying. Um, and it takes a whole lot to shake Max down. A
Mm.
lot. Um, and one of just a super, super cool moment, I'll have to send you a picture of it because it was one of those moments that in your career, it's like I'm gonna look back and remember this feeling and this moment. I actually entered through this crowd of 4,000 people. It's just jam packed college auditorium, um, down through the stands with my title over my head, and the crowd was just like literally is roaring, roaring,
Wow.
and it was just it was a really cool moment. And then I get down to the bottom and I'm at the ring. We hadn't even touched yet, and there's just the crowd's going up and up and up and up, and we're circling. Like I think we were literally 2 minutes in, and still we had not touched yet, and they were still going insane.
Wow.
And it's one of those moments that I'm never gonna forget. Um, we beat the absolute tar out of each other. I
Mm.
mean, I literally had bruises on my chin and my arms. You name it, I was finding bruises the next day. Um, I mean, it was a battle. It actually ended up being a double count out. That's how much of a fight it was. I mean,
Mm.
it was insane. It was a really really cool moment. Trying to think, wrestling Mercedes Martinez this year. That was really like Mercedes has been someone that I've always looked up to as far as a worker in the ring. And she's kind of just a timeless trailblazer. I mean, she's been a mentor. She's been produced. You name a role, she's done it in wrestling. And to say that I was able to hang in the ring with her and really go toe to toe is really freaking awesome. That experience, all in all. And I ran my third annual all women's event for the Northern Wrestling Federation back in May, and I'm already working on number four with some
Wow.
really cool new ideas, that I think are going to be really unique and really special. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, because I definitely want to know if it's happened. I don't think there's any conventions in the United States, I can't speak to internationally, in professional wrestling that are focused and only women's professional wrestling convention.
A convention?
So like a fan fest, maybe not like a multi-day event, but even just a fan fest.
I don't think they have a
I don't think there is.
women's wrestling fan fest. No, no, it's not.
And I'm at the point I think it's damn time it happens.
Yeah. There's plenty of women's promotions. Like there's
Yeah.
one I worked with last year, Bell to Bell in New
Yes,
Jersey.
absolutely. Very
And
familiar.
there's Liberty Pro that I have their t-shirts still. There's one that's on the horizon to work with me really soon. Um, but it's tough because I like a lot of people. I never asked the bell to bell one, but I'm like, it must be hard to get fans unless you're a really dedicated fan. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because not a lot of
absolutely.
men will go and watch women's wrestling. A lot of them have that stupid excuse that it's time to go pee when women's wrestling is going on, and I get offended by that. I have a lot of women's wrestlers that actually started watching me after as of last March, and I look at the algorithm on my thing, and it's only 11, and I'm like, how do I get the girls to flip the women to come watch my podcast? I'll book the men, but they don't seem to answer their messages. It's like the phone has the bubonic plague on it. It's like the women are like, oh, pretty shiny. It's like I'm holding a you're gonna laugh, big mama, holding a treasure chest in my hand, and all the girls are like, oh, Joe's got gold. Joe's got diamonds. I'm holding. It's like I'm instead of holding the radio on my head, I'm holding a treasure chest. I'm like this, and it says, "Book on my podcast." And the guys are like, "Ugh,
Oh, oh my
ugh."
goodness.
The TikTok, "Ooh, give me a ooh," and the girls are like, "Ooh, shiny." And I'm like,
Oh my
I told you boys, the girls like me. And then my friends are like, Joe, you're holding a chest over your head that says free. Like, you're a walking consignment shop now. Come hang out with me.
god.
I need
Oh my god.
friends. I need friends. My friends are like, he does need friends. He's so boring.
Oh,
I'm like, I got no friends.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
So, Big Mama, let's do the let's do the little bit of Vanna White. You have some awesome merch behind you. Let's like show off the
Yes.
goods. No, the t-shirts.
So this is our brand spanking new One Woman Revolution shirt. And then this is my brand new logo because the lightning strikes, the thunder rolls, and Big Mama's gonna wake the room. And then this is just Big Mama likes to yell a lot. Ride or die. So yes,
Awesome.
right now they are available on Pro Wrestling Tees, Big Bad Mama. But coming in the next 2 weeks, we are about to finalize everything. It is going to be Big Bad Mama's house. Checking on a brand new website. There will be 8x10s, t-shirts, cups, you name it. There's going to be some good merch on there. There will also be match downloads available because that has been something I've been asked about a lot. Having accessibility to my matches because the majority of the places that I do go, it's not on like Fight TV or things of that nature. So while I have access to my own matches, they're not always publicly available. So
Yeah, a lot of promoters they'll record it and you'll say, "Can I get a clip from my Instagram?" And they're like, "We can't do that for you." I'm like, "Why?"
yes,
It's something I don't get. I love indies. I love supporting all the indies, and but the promoters sometimes keep it like Gollum with the ring. They're like, "My
yes,
precious,"
my
and I'm like,
precious.
what do you need that for? You send it to Big Mama. She wants to clip it for her friends and for
All I
Joe to
want
have
is a
something on
filming.
Instagram. Like something to show somebody. I had her when she was a regular indie star. So, Big Mama, if my fans want to follow you on social media, they want to follow Big Mama, how can they find you?
Instagram, Twitter are both Big Bad Mama 06. And then Facebook is fans of Big Mama because I was like 20 when I made that.
Awesome. So, Big Mama, before we go, if there was any fans that want to get into the business, like any kids, like the teens that want to get in the business, and they don't know what to do, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Find a reputable training school because no matter what show you end up at or company you end up with, if you're not trained in the foundation and you have a solid basic background, you're not going to get far and you're not going to be safe. You're going to be prone to some injuries, and that's you don't want that. We only have one body to live in, so you got to keep it in good shape.
Yep.
So
You
get
got that
get
right, Big
good
Mama.
training.
Awesome. Big Mama, I want to thank you so much for coming back on the podcast. And by the way, congratulations for making it on NWA TV. It's so cool to think that I we may you may leave the indie scene and become a big star in NWA. I believe in
I
you, girl. I believe in you, Big Mama. I
This
know you
is the
can.
year I told myself, 2024, I am officially getting out of my own way because that is something I've been very, very bad at for many years. And I'm just manifesting all the positive stuff, all the good vibes. I will be signed by NWA before this time next year. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yes.
Got to make it happen.
Big butts. We like that.
Yes, I'm very good at that.
All right, Big Mama. Thank you so much. I'm Joe Panther III,
I'm Big Mama.
and we will catch you in the next.